Now, the one thing that we do ask is that you guys get involved in the show as well. A couple of reasons. The first one I'll tell you, he's an absolute show-off, okay? He loves hearing you guys make a bunch of noise. More importantly, though, what it's going to do, give him some motivation to go bigger and better, try some of the hardest stunts, especially as we progress throughout the show. So keep that in mind. If I do ask you, yelling, screaming, shouting, clapping your hands, anything you can do to make some noise is going to encourage Jack to go bigger and better. We're going to push him up onto the first platform there. We're going to get him all the way to the top for the first part of today. Check it out, back wheel hanging off the edge. Going to lift the front and drive to the top. Guys and girls, let's give it up for our Flair rider. You guys filling that brief absolutely perfectly right there. Now to come back down, this is where the fun kicks in. Only just enough room for the Trials motorcycle on that platform. The reason he had that back wheel hanging off, meaning he's got no margin for error as he comes back down. Driving the front wheel off ever so slightly, pulling up as soon as he hits that second rung there. Now that was the Trials way to get to the top. This is what we like to call the freestyle way. Check this out, launching himself all the way up to the top right there. What do we think of that? Awesome. And you do the same thing on the way back down. We like to call the fast track way down. Having a little bit of fun right there, but obviously Jack didn't just jump on the Trials motorcycle one day and pull out all the tricks that you guys are seeing, right? There's countless hours of practice, hard work, dedication that goes into honing skills like you guys are seeing out here. So I guess little public service announcement from us, especially to all you kids. Don't go home, jump on your motorcycle and think that you can do all the tricks that you've seen here after seeing it in a show, alright? Lots and lots of hours doing the really boring basics is where you need to start before you start progressing through and honing in on some of these skills. This right here is what Jack used to practice on all the time, both before and after school when he wasn't allowed to ride his motorcycle. 20-inch Echo Trials push bike. Pretty cool that he can operate on the front wheel, right? Do we like that? Not very impressed. Okay, that's alright. That's alright, he can build up, he can do some cooler stuff, okay? Here we go, we're going to push Jack up onto the platform. Now we saw him tackle this obstacle on the Trials motorcycle before. This time around, nothing but pedal power and body weight. So if he gets his way to the top, that's when you guys need to get nice and loud, make some noise, okay? Now he's made his way up to the top. Believe it or not, that's actually not the hardest part. Coming down, way gnarlier, way scarier. Because what he's going to do alongside the triple, weight over the rear wheel, keeping the front in the air. All about absolute balance. As he drops his way down these rungs here, as he joins us on the ground. Guys and girls, let's make some noise for Jack. Now Jack, a whole lot of hard work riding the Trials pushy, but nonetheless, you're out here enjoying yourself so far?
Yeah, I'm having a great time. It's definitely hard work on the old dad bod, but you guys are making plenty of noise, so I reckon it's time to get back on the motorbike. You want to see some more action?
Absolutely. Jack going to trade the pedal power for a little bit of horsepower here. Jump back on board his 300cc gas and show you just what it is capable of. Now so far you've seen Jack get warmed up, you've seen that balance and bike control on the ground. What we're going to do right now is really show you what these bikes are made for. Now, in a competition setting, especially over here in Australia, typically these bikes are seen riding over rocks and logs, all sorts of cool natural obstacles out in the bush. You may have seen on YouTube or even on TV a little bit of arena trials action, which is a little bit more what we're going for out here. Big man-made obstacles. The idea, Jack keeping his feet on the pegs, using the torque of the motorcycle to get up and over the top of obstacles. Our first one going to be the double step. Small kicker behind me here, 2 platforms to the top. First one, about 2 meters high, well over reaching distance for me. What we're after here is a technique known as a splat or a splatter, and it goes like this. Dump the clutch, grab a handful of throttle, unload your suspension. Now the key is all about timing, getting that dialed in at the exact time as you hit that ramp. Let's see if Jack can show us how it's done, guys. Can we give him some motivation? Up on that first one, nice and easy, all the way to the top. Let's send it up there for him. We'll ignore the fact that he managed to stall it up on top there as he makes his way back down. Gotta say, pretty impressive. Not bad at all. But let's make things a little bit harder, yeah? He did that one too easy, didn't he? Gonna line Jack up for our triple step next. Right beside me here, small little ramp, as you'll notice, different angle to the one that he hit just before. And this time, 3 platforms to the top. Now the trick here is to keep the momentum going. Keep the front wheel nice and high and light, because front wheels and vertical walls never mix together very well. So what Jack's going to do, come along here. Again, similar kind of technique. He's going to really load that clutch up though. So you'll hear revs before he takes off.